Question 23b looked at applying the action areas of the Ottawa Charter to a health promotion initiative related to Australia's health priorities. If we go to our syllabus just to get an idea what we're looking at in terms of where the question would be structured from, we'll know that straight away it will come from, again, we're still relating to our understanding of the Ottawa Charter here, being able to apply it. That's what the keyword's asking us to do. All right. And we also know that we're looking at some of Australia's health priorities. And we know that these are some of Australia's health priorities here: cardiovascular disease, cancer, diabetes, respiratory disease, injury, mental health problems and illness. So when we look at the question, we know that we need to, first one, apply the action areas of the Ottawa Charter to a health promotion initiative related to Australia's health priorities. So we need to look at a health promotion initiative that relates to some of the health priorities, which are cardiovascular disease, cancer, diabetes, respiratory disease, injury, mental health problems and illnesses. The question is worth 7 marks. It's an apply question, so there needs to be a little bit of work here looking at the 5 areas of the Ottawa Charter and applying them to a health promotion initiative relating to Australia's health. Again, for me, I'd also be making sure that the 7 marks that all the lines are filled up with the answer, and some good detail and some underlining. If we would have a look at a general response here, first of all, just some things here to notice straight away. This is a poor response. This is only a 2 out of a 7. This student, as well as being some highlighting in there, which is quite good. The problem I find with this is that every third or fourth word seems to be highlighted, so it takes away from the emphasis of actually underlining or highlighting to make things stand out. The health promotion initiative here that's been used in relation to a priority of health is Beyond Blue, which is the depression website, which would come under the mental health illnesses, so that's fine. The concern I have with this question, with this answer here, is that it's just very, very general. If we read the first part, the initiative of Beyond Blue, which is aimed to target depression, builds healthy public policy through the means of education and easy access. Then we move on to the next area of the actual Ottawa Charter. That's a very, very basic, very, very poor, very general answer. No real detail given. And there need to be some more examples than just the one, showing how the health promotion initiative relates to Australia's health priorities, in this case being Beyond Blue. Again, as I go further down, I can notice that there's some lines missing here. We haven't written right to the end. There's gaps at the bottom where there's still space to be written. So just first thought is a lack of knowledge, unable to complete all the information, all the lines. So that's got to be the first thing. So that's a poor response there. More work needed on that one. If we then go to a very good response here, all right, and it just happens that the same website, the same initiatives being used, the Beyond Blue for depression. This is a full mark, 7 out of 7, great response. All right, things that I noticed straight away for me is that in comparison to the previous answer, we haven't got every second or third word underlined or highlighted. We've got some setting out well structured here. Again, this student's been able to write a few things down the bottom of the page. National Tobacco Strategy, Beyond Blue. He's written out the 5 areas of the Ottawa Charter, making sure they're all going to be included and completed in his response. If we go to the structure of the actual answer, first of all, we've got Beyond Blue. So the Health Promotion Initiative, which relates, has been indicated straight away and stands out highlighted. The second one, we've got the 5 areas: developing personal skills, building healthy public policy, strengthening community action, create supportive environments, re-orienting health services. Plenty of information given here which relates to Beyond Blue and depression. Some examples through from AFL, talking about developing personal skills. Some programs put in place where AFL players come and speak to schools and assemblies about some of the problems associated with depression. All right. Again, just showing a higher level of understanding. Some very good examples given. All right. The answer's well set out, well structured, highlighting, underlining. It's all evident. Relates to the question. We've applied. If we look at the question again, we've applied the action areas of the Ottawa Charter to a health promotion initiative, in this case being Beyond Blue, and it relates to Australia's health priority coming under the mental health illness. So a very, very good response. Just some of the general feedback from this question. Just leave that good one up there for you to have a look at. Some of the feedback from this question is as follows. This question resulted in a range of responses from candidates. With the nature of the new syllabus and the exam format, it is important not to repeat information that was presented in Part A. Example, and that was where the students were asked to outline the action areas of the Ottawa Charter. By repeating that in question 23b, just shows a lack of knowledge. It's not what the question's asking you to do. Some students did this, and this has cost them some marks. Candidates needed to get straight into the response and be concise and clear regarding the applications of the Ottawa Charter areas. In general responses, students were unable to provide examples of strategies used in health promotion initiatives, which we saw in our first example. In most cases, students were able to clearly identify the initiative and its features. Right? This was important. It was required to have in there as well. Some of the better or more superior responses were able to clearly provide a range of examples in all 5 areas of the Ottawa Charter and link these strategies from one health promotion initiative to how they will address the priority health issue, resulting in positive health outcomes. Students that were able to do this at that level include all 5 areas. They were able to include strategies from the health promotion initiative and show how they were going to address the priority health issue. That would be a Band 6 response. That's what all students should be aiming to achieve.